Admiral's Log, December 27th, 1918. 1918 has proven to be an eventful year. We've acquired battleships from the French, only to lose them in consequent battles. The Zolfarino, the battleship that gained fame from ramming a French heavy cruiser to death, was ambushed recently and sunk. In her last stand, she was able to take down several destroyers and damage others. In revenge, we attacked the French battlecruiser instrumental in sinking the Zolfarino. The battlecruiser's escorts were quickly sunk. Next, we turned our guns to the battlecruiser itself. In a matter of minutes, the ship was fully ablaze and her crew was ordered to abandon ship. As we picked up survivors from their life rafts and lifeboats, their battlecruiser burned behind them. She was a tough old girl. The fire lasted for several days. When the fire was fully burnt out, she sank due to her wounds. The French government proved to be far less resilient. Immediately after the sinking of the French battlecruiser, they requested that peace talks begin. As I'm writing this, the talks have not yet been concluded, as both parties went home for Christmas. This does not mean that we have ceased hostilities. Any French task force out there is still fair game. Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome to episode 12 of Europe in Embers. Today we have a clash of fleets. It is the old Démocratie. From 1911, she hasn't been updated since, and it's 1918 at the moment, so she's getting a little old. Still capable of tanking, and that's what I need her to do. Well, a little bit, because there is the Armorique, Chasseloup, Ernest-Renan, Iphigénie, Lavassoir, and Pascal. All of the same class of ships. The Chasseloup Luba, so this is the name giver of the class. 10 underwater torpedo tubes, and aside from that, you know the drill. They also know the drill, and so do my ships. I have a lot more, and these 6 light cruisers are, I don't know, a little suicidal, perhaps? They have been sent out here to deal with the Austria-Hungarian group, which was stationed near Gibraltar. And I think they don't really like their tasking, because they might be fairly certain that none of them are going to make it home alive. Alright, let's go to the enemy. I want to have all DDs in some smaller groups, like 4 and 4. You can join this. Yep, that's all the CLs. You can join this, that's the CAs. There. Easy. It's almost like it's organized. Just wait until it all starts moving. And reconsider. We also have the badly damaged, now restored Hohenems. She took a torpedo before, when she was escorting a ship in the previous episode. And it didn't go that well for her, that battle, but she's been restored. She's been fully functional. Or, well, she's been declared fully functional, and she can go out there once more. Eager for blood. She only has 5-inch guns, as of course, but these 4.6s and 5s, this mix, is quite dangerous. Although, they are strangely focused towards the stern. There's not a whole lot you can play around with this design. And honestly, I'm not that interested in playing around with the design that much. What I most want to do is get more modern light cruisers. More modern light cruisers, more modern heavy cruisers. Stuff that can house more guns. More guns is generally more better. And we like that. This light cruiser is having a fairly tough time of it. Don't get hit by the torp, that's bad for your health. Look at how fast these guys go. It's just not fair. This is just not fair. What have you torpedoed? The Napalm D2. That's really optimistic, it's not even close. We're getting destroyed torpedo launchers here. Iphigénie took some bad damage. Jeez, you got a lot of torpedoes. What? 29? And you torpedoed this guy, no doubt. I also have a lot of side-mounted torpedo launchers, so if we're going to play the torpedo game, then let's bring it on. Chasseloup doesn't quite have the same luxury. And these are the new and improved 19-inch torpedoes. So I am very interested to see how well this light cruiser can handle getting hit by five side-mount torpedo launchers. Oh, come on, H&M. There you go. 7,500 damage. That's how well that works. See? And flash fire. Because of course they get flash fire. We got a bunch of DDs doing some flanking stuff here. It's good. Oh, the CAs are still trying to line up. As you can see, I'm not even really trying to put tactics into this battle, because I generally don't need to. You just bow towards the enemy and wait for everything to just go away. They've done 1,400 damage so far. I've done 38,000. So my markup is really quite good. This thing is still having a cook-off. You have launched your torpedoes. You launched your torpedoes? No. Renault. How many is that now? 17 already. Okay. Yeah, you're dead. Iphigenie, very badly struggling. Bloody hell. Look at how fast this French task force, if you want to call it that, is just a burning wreck. I believe this started 15 minutes ago of in-game time. There's 3 ships dead. There's a 4th about to die. H&M is not in a great spot. I'll be the first to point that out. There you go. There's the Iphigenie. And that means that we only have left Armorique and Lavassier. Oh! That's not great. Please tell me you guys got upgrades to Anti-Flood 3. You have. That might just save you. Armorique. Let's see how well armored you in fact are. You might find that lacking. DDs, you're getting a bit close. And yet far away. Oh, torpedo hit. No, sorry, the torpedo launcher got destroyed. That's what exploded. Okay, there goes the Armorique. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Lavoisier. Jesus. French light cruiser dead. Extensive fire. See, another non-believer. Don't attack Austria-Hungary. They started this war. And they're probably regretting that right about now, as I get more than 100 times their markup in victory points. So that was amusing. Let's do it again soon, shall we? How many ships you got left? Oh, they're losing transports. The British are also losing a lot of transports. I still have some ships left here. They got a CA and a CL. Let's go and intercept that. How many ships they got left? 47. I still have 76. Almost all functional. What? What are you doing here? I do not want to see this ship here. Make it disappear. What the fuck? Why are you next to Ancona? They are at war with the Italians. I understand. But it's dangerously close to my area. Go away. So, Happy New Year. It is now January 1919. Let's see what the French are up to. And I'm interested to see if the British are going to join the party as well, but they're not. Wow. This is indeed living up to the name. The Arrogant. The Arrogant. You really think that this is a good idea? Arrogant in Algerie. Normally I wouldn't feature this battle, but I'm not very big on arrogant people, nor arrogant ships, and least of all arrogant Frenchmen. So we're gonna do something about this. Very quickly. Here we go. Arrogant. Let's see how long you last. Because there are a lot of guns and they're all happy to see you. Look at that fleet. Against 2 French ships. Which don't even have maximum bulkheads. Well, this guy doesn't. The CL does. So, how are you enjoying life? In 1919. Happy New Year. Let's launch a light cruiser. Well, let's try to get the light cruiser to launch its guns for good measure. Boom. Destroy torpedo launcher. I'm so used to having to control my ships. Now I have so many. With so many guns, I barely need to give orders. It's turning into a really weird game. Oh! Ow. That was a good hit. And that was 3.5k. Now this would still have happened if I had given this ship orders. So I'm not taking full responsibility for that. But that was a good hit. And it was not from the Arrogant, it was from the Algerie turn. Thank you. Are you launching torpedoes in every which way? That's not particularly beneficial. Arrogant already down to half structural and half buoyancy. Very good. Hello, that's one down. So, Arrogant, don't get hit by a Torp Phoenix. Don't. There we go. Not so arrogant now, huh? Torch. They did get some interesting damage done against my destroyer, but it survived. So it doesn't really benefit them that much. The ship is still going to come back in a month or 2. Or 3. Fine. Ah, this is better. Light cruiser Mongini, a couple of heavies, a destroyer, and a light cruiser, the Polo. Now, because I have so many ships in this campaign, I don't think we're going to have a favorite. There's not any one ship that really leaps out at me. Which is kind of sad, because in the previous campaign, I got sort of attached to the Mars. I got attached to Ariadne when she was able to take down 2 battle cruisers. You just don't quite have that in this campaign, because the ships are so numerous, and rather well, let's say they're not particularly creative with the names on their destroyers. They're okay ships. Sure, they're okay ships. They're just not that memorable. Which is sad. You already came in with damage, didn't you? Not a good idea, my friend. Firestarter drop torps on him. Heavy damage by the 11-inch guns. I don't think they're gonna last more than 5 minutes. Yeah, 16% crew lost. You've torpedoed the CL. Huh. CL's torpedoing right back. Torpedo destroyed. Yep, not a threat. Salzburg. Try not to get torpedoed. Fuck. Damn it, I thought I had the torps in sight. Hola. Look. This is not good. Hola. Hola. This is not good. Don't be like the Pola. Don't run into a torpedo, because the human player at the controls doesn't do anything. And don't pop all your turrets, because you just had 8 ammo detonations. That is not good for your ship. She's gonna need probably a bit more than 3 months. If I want to save her at all. Good lord, she took a beating. Molotov doing Molotov things. 9,500 damage done. Almost all of it. 13,000 damage done. 11k by the Molotov. She took 40 damage in return. Oh boy. And to think that Austria-Hungary is the hardest nation to play. Because you got so little terrain. Are you kidding? I'm not even kidding. And I cannot auto-resolve these battles either, because it's going to somehow screw over the player. Because auto-resolve is pretty awful. So, let's get this done, shall we? So, this DD had the nerve to attack and then to run away. Also interesting, I have -1 crew loss. I'm fairly concerned about what these sailors were doing aboard the ships while they were trying to chase this Sirocco. Somehow it resulted in the loss of -1 crew. AKA I gained... oh, we saved some crew from the Pola. I gained crew during that activity. Anyway, we have the British losing ships. Losing a lot of transports at that, and because of that their economy is shrinking. Now, despite my best efforts, and I have a lot of best efforts, I'm at 200% transport cap. My economy is shrinking. But then again, it seems to be a global recession, except for the Germans. Everybody's on -5. -6 even for the French. Any research coming up? Cruisers, tell me. Modern cruisers. Yes. When? 2 months. Fine. 2 months. New gun layout. Superimposed large gun. Don't care. Small guns. We got the Mark 3. No, Mark 4 4-inchers. That's nice. Ooh. I had a cruiser. A light cruiser which was badly damaged. The Pola. I'm going to scrap the Pola. Because I'm going to start to replace my light cruisers. Now this is more like it. Battleship Souffrant versus Battleship Couronne. A new class of battleship. They have a green crew, but they got 14 13-inch guns. That's a lot of firepower. Many bulkheads. Escorted by the Prima Guet. It's another one of those Chasseloup dangerous torpedo boys. I have the Helgoland, which I very much trust at this point. She's performed quite well so far. It's just the Souffrant that I don't know if she can take on something like the French battleship. Because I have a reduced complement of shells overall, I think. Yeah. I have 57 HE shells and the rest is AP. Which goes against the grain of the campaign, but hey, I didn't build this ship. I just kind of inherited it. Now the battleship has many bulkheads, the light cruiser has max. So my plan is to take the Helgoland and eliminate the light cruiser. And thus reduce the torpedo threat. And use the main guns with AP on Souffrant against the battleship. Seeing if we're going to be able to deal enough damage to flood them out. Because they don't have that many bulkheads, they don't have max. They might be, well, more susceptible to that. Here we go. 9% chance to hit, that's a good opener. Oh, you're damaged already? Interesting. Good lord. How bow heavy are you? They've definitely seen conflict before. How bow heavy are you? Is that 100 longitudinal weight offset? Let's check it out. First, try to deal damage with HE. Because bow in, I don't really have a lot of hope that you're going to be able to pen this thing with AP. HE, more likely. Damage to the main gun is good. Oh, hold on. They're opening up. Perfect. Hello. There's the light cruiser. Okay. We're gonna cut across, which is somewhat dangerous, but it has to get done. We're gonna focus on the light cruiser there, Helgoland. Holy crap. Souffrant with 44% chance to hit. Dealing serious blows to the enemy battleship. Okay, it's time to start turning, because I suspect the fish are in the water. Yeah. Like at some point you just develop this sixth sense that goes, huh, maybe it's time to start changing course. Because they will try and torpedo you. Oh, flash fires. Flash fires, flash fires, flash fires, more flash fires. More. 6. 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, good lord, 15. Are you done? You're done. After 15 flash fires. Yeah, your crew loss is about to become a real issue. Go figure. Can we pen this? No. Okay, HE. Oh, we can't pen it. Okay. Oh, they got a lot of fires. 33 million for a battleship. Come on, Couron. I think we can make this guy succumb to heavy fire. Extensive fire. If I was the French, I'd start building every ship that I have for long-range firepower. There you go. Long-range firepower, maximum survivability. Just make sure that you have something that can wipe out my ships from range. Because if I close distance, you're screwed. Because I can put so many fires that you cannot put them out. So, time for the new cruisers. Let's update the research and let's get this done. We have almost a factor 10 in victory points, and yet the French are not interested. No, I don't want to have a relationship with the Germans, thank you. Yes. Well, no. No. I don't want to make a peace treaty with the French just yet, because it means my naval budget is going to go down a lot. Ship design. Let's go with a new class. What sort of hull do we have? Oh, yes. Oh, boy. Can I deal some damage with that? Nice hull form of 101, which is a massive step up from what I had. Sustained speed while turning 50. Sustained speed while turning 85. Yes. Now all we need is better engines. We can close the distance even faster. Oil, induced boilers, heavy anti-torp. Group, triple, reinforced, you know the drill. Main tower. Secondary tower. How big can I make these? Oh, you don't care. Okay. Now this has potential. This thing has potential. Main guns. What's the highest mark? Mark 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 everywhere. Yes. This is what I want. This is what I want. Okay. Enhanced loading, electrohydraulics, dunite, cordite. This could be fun. You can get a lot of high HE pen out of that. Make them long barrels. And keep them as 11s. That's fine. Give me a rangefinder, coincidence, give me hydro, give me radio. Wow. These things can do so much damage with HE at range. Now for the 5-inch. Or maybe just a massive row of 3-inchers. Damn, I want to use that balcony. 2-inch. 2-inch range is 9.2. 3-inch range is 9? What? Oh, you're a Mark 4. That's it. You're a Mark 4. Explains a lot. Okay. We're going to elongate those barrels to make sure that they get a lot more range. Because we can now hit out a 10-kilometer range with a reload of 6 seconds. If I cut that down, we can hit out to 9.3 kilometer range with a reload of 5.9 seconds. These should be pretty fun to use. Torpedo launchers. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Sold. Oh boy. I love the new cruiser design. Yeah, we're gonna remove the bow torp because it's a bit... it's not that handy to have. not that handy to have, for the simple reason that having a bow torp puts my weight offset pretty bad. Can you go like 33 knots? Easy. Whoa. No, that's a bit much. So 34 knots is decent. Okay. Time to armor these boys up. 6, 6. I might have to slow down though. This is going to be a bit heavy. 10. 5. 15 inches of armor is a bit much. Make it 14. Yeah, we're going to have to slow down. This is a bit fast. 32 knots. No. 30 knots. 30 knots is fine. We're going to have to take off some armor because this thing is definitely getting too heavy. 4. 4. 8. There you go. 8, 5. Citadel is expectedly quite large on this ship. Because I got the gun so far forward and back. Makes sense. 19-inch torpedoes, please. Standard torpedo propulsion means what? 7.2 kilometer range. Yeah, that's acceptable. Big shells. That means HE at, let's say, 10,000 meter range can pen 9.5 inches of armor. Generally, the AI doesn't have that much armor. This is going to be a lot of fun. They're pretty expensive. 40 million. I mean, what am I paying for the normal class? Current? The torch? 30 million. Oh, they're not that much more expensive. Perfectly acceptable. Let's keep them as is, so I still have some room for further improvements, displacement-wise. Okay, so that's... Oh, the Viale. I should rename that. Copy. Dragon Breath. Remove the Viale. And let's go with a light cruiser. Experimental Dreadnought out of 27,000 tons. I mean, the amount of damage that I could do with this ship is absolutely disgusting, but I don't want to build battleships. Light cruiser. Oh, you're another one of those beautiful hulls. You're going to be fast, my friend. 35 knots. Turbines, oil. Probably going to need 4 spoilers to power this thing. That's fine. You're going to be sleek. And you're going to have probably a lot of torpedoes as well. Oh, deck mounts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a ship this long, it turns like a brick. 827 meter turning circle. Yeah. What if I make these small? That has options. That has options. Thick funnel. Small funnel. 100% engine efficiency. Guns. Only the 7-inch single barrel? It's disappointing. They're all Mark 3 except the 4-inch. That's a Mark 4. Meaning this thing probably is better than the 5-inch. No. Reload's less than half. I don't quite like the design of the 5-inch. 6-inch is better. But I think a 4-inch has more fire starting capacity. So these are they're pretty much mega destroyers. Let's see. I'll also bring a couple of 2-inchers. Citadel, yes please. Whoops. Reloading, turret rotation speed. These are definitely going to be fire starters. How Heavy shells. Dunite. Cordite. Increased capacity. Although generally we have so many ships that they simply don't need to fire for very long. Because the enemy will be dead already. Torpedo launchers there and there. That's the hammer blow. Quinton's range finding, acoustics, and advanced radio. Some parts are badly placed. Like what? Torpedo launcher. The torpedo launcher is exactly where it needs to be. I was hoping to put it slightly more on the edge of the ship. Single launcher does reload faster. 342 seconds. Yeah, essentially double and triple for that. Whatever. You just need to hammer them once, pretty much, and you got them dead. Okay, 5-inch super... well, maybe a bit much. 3-inch, 3-inch, 2, 2, 1, 1, and 1. 10% barrel length. On all. Ranging 8.9. Ranging 10.3. Ranging 11.3. Turret rotation speed is really good. They're sort of super destroyers for 23 million. That's a bit expensive. Still got some displacement left. That's not bad. We add another gun? Sure. Easy. Put this here. Put another one on the stern. Like pull this in. Put another one there. There. Balanced. 6 tons left. That goes to the bow. Done. Okay. How about Syraxes? I think you write it like that from the new Game of Thrones series. Or, I'm sorry, House of the Dragon. And now... this was the sleek CA. No, this was the fat CA. Okay. Yeah. Fine. These were the type of cruisers I was waiting for. These were the type of hulls that I wanted. Okay. We're going to start to replace the fleet. I want 10 Dragon Breaths. And I want 15 of these Syraxes. That's going to cost me a lot. But now that I have the research that I wanted, I can save a bit by just reducing my expenditure on research. Like that. How long? 12 months? 17 months. Damn, the more advanced these things become, the longer they take to build. We can do something about that, but I'm not sure if hull construction is actually in effect. Like, if that actually works. Ooh. Turbo-electric drive. Makes your ships really maneuverable. But also extremely expensive. How about we get Krupp 4 armor as a priority? Small guns are fine for now. Alright. I'm going to take this last battle off screen, and I'll see you guys next time for the next episode. It's going to take me a while to get those new ships out, but that's fine. They'll be here eventually. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for the next.